Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Baron, and we are playing World of Tanks on Erlenberg, which is another new map for me. It's always fun experiencing new situations. Now, poor Tier 2s tiered up with Tier 4s. So we have 2 through 4. And I'm right snug in the middle in my BT-7. Now, I honestly have no idea where to go. I could go down, looks like this path, which is probably what I'm going to do. Because there'll probably be a nice big fight over that bridge right over there. Alright, so that is what we're going to do. We're going to use our speed. Follow this path.
Let's go.
Man, look at the size of some of these things. Heavy looking tanks, man. We are going down the road less traveled. And hoping we don't get owned. But I figured, you know, I'm a light tank. I have better mobility. There is a third bridge. It's the first time playing it. I don't know how many people usually go for that bridge. Oh, well, it looks like that's where they spawned. So this is interesting. Did not anticipate that. Alright, and we got that little guy scouting for me, so that should be beneficial. Now let's see if we can't get off any shots. No. Hiding behind houses. This guy looks... he's on the move. It's hard to hit stuff on the move, so we will go for this guy.
Punch right through their armor.
Now, nothing else is popping up. There you are. Chaos area. If I could hit you.
That one didn't go through. Enemy armor is hit.
There we go. Now, people always say aim for the gun ports and stuff like that, but I mean, at these distances, is it really even possible to do that? Aw, missed a good opportunity there. So we're gonna rush in and be foolish. Alright, we missed him. Just pop out. Oh, hello. Yay, got a kill. Alright, that works out. And Chaos Area is dead. It looks like my team is the one that is winning. We are up by 3. So I have no real vision on anything else, but here's that third bridge, and Smoker Thrill is making a move, so I'm going to move as well. Look for cover behind this house and see if I can't pop this guy. Looks like a maybe a SPG.
Got him.
Oh, got him. Finished him off. That worked out very well. It's pretty good game so far. Now, I find good games to be... whoop, hello. Husk of dead tank past. Hello again. Alright. Ah. Alright, Mr. Kicky. Lead the way, lead the charge. We gotta get ice dirt. We're gonna flank. Watch out for that guy over there. And post up right here for this shot. Ouch.
Enemy is hit.
Hit us. Wow, he did some decent damage, but then again, he is a medium tank.
They're hit.
Well, Hit him, but I didn't do the final blow there. Trying to pull off shots as quick as possible. Needless to say, it did not work. It looks like we got some artillery zooming in on us. Ooh, taking out 502F. I may want to GTFO. Stay on the move at the least. Alright, we may have him popping out. Nope.
He's gone.
There it is, sir. You are done. Alright. Where is he? Okay, he's over there. And we have 2 left. One is a tier 2 tank, and one is a, looks like, self-propelled gun, and he is down. So now it is the final charge to Sabayon, who is about to die because he's being attacked by Popcorn Samurai. I really have to say, some of these names are just so original. Well, overall, that was pretty fun. I had a very good round. I mean, in my opinion, you guys are probably like, I don't really know if that's that good, but you know, for a newbie like myself, in one of my first couple games in my tier 3 BT-7, see how we did in comparison. Oh, hello. We actually topped the board. That is rare. This isn't War Thunder for me, guys. This is World of Tanks. So getting on top of the board is an accomplishment. Very novel. I enjoyed it. And I'm wondering what I did that really... I scouted 3 guys. Damaged 5 different tanks. Killed 3. Criticaled 1. Looks like I took out the Hetzer, Medium 3, and the Valentine. Well, and I survived. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am World of Tanks. I am not World of Tanks. I am Baron, and I have just played World of Tanks. If you guys have any suggestions, please feel free to point them out. I mean, it is true. I am a newbie at this game. I'm enjoying it. I say I enjoy it probably half the time. The other half the time it can be frustrating, but I mean, that's kind of what happens when you have only 1 life and your teammates, you know, you never know. Sometimes you have the best teammates in the world, other times it's just they're kicking you in the nuts instead of kicking the enemies. So, I'm Baron, thanks for watching, and that was some World of Tanks. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so here's a second game. This was from a while back. This was probably in my first 10 or so games of playing. And, you know, I had only had maybe maximum of 1 or 2 kills in a game. And I felt like I never really, you know, did any true tactical contribution to my team. I never really outflanked anyone. I just kind of followed, you know, the swarm and just would shoot and help support, but I never really went out and kind of tried to change the tides of battle. So on this map, there's a pretty key hill in the middle, and I was fortunate enough not to get damaged by that guy right there. And you can definitely tell in how I maneuver, looking back at this now, that I was definitely rather newbie-ish in how I would maneuver and look around, kind of really force my turret to just do these full loops instead of be a little more efficient. So I got a little lucky by not getting hit in the rear or the side by Ashigaru there. And we took the hill and there wasn't any real opposition. Any true opposition. It was more of a standoff. So I start looking around, realizing that this hill has a good commanding view on these little villages surrounding it. So, yep, see right there? Newbie driver at the wheel. That's pretty funny. And I realize there's a couple guys over here. Maybe I can spot and snipe them. So I come over here to try to get a better look. And then I realized, oh look, there's a nice little hill I could go down without crashing or damaging my tank. So I try to get a spot on this guy, realizing I can't really see or hit anyone from this angle. They're all well hidden behind the little town. Then I'm like, you know what? Well, where'd that come from? That's actually, I get shot in the rear, but luckily it wasn't too damaging. And I'm like, you know, it's time for me to not just sit around and try to snipe stuff. It's time for me to be a little dynamic. So in my head right now, I'm like, should I do it? Every time I charge ahead, I get killed. But you know what? I want to do it, so let's just do it. So I charge down with my M2 light right into the town. I see two guys to my left. I decide to get behind them. One of them looks to be a T-18 with no turret. So I shoot one guy straight in the rear. Mr. Gator Tex here doesn't see me or just ignores me. I get two shots in his rear. And then finally it is Fiendish, I believe his name is. Then he is waiting for me. Drop out, pop out from the building, give him a nice shot. And ooh, get hit in the tracks. And I'm like, man, I don't know if this was such a good idea, although I did get 2 kills. I just gotta finish him off, and this won't be an epic fail. So I try to poke out and in, trying to get him to shoot. He shoots, hits my track, but very slightly. I should have peeled out and fired, but I was getting a little timid at this time. Mind you, this was probably within my first 10 games playing. Then I see him charging. I get a nice flank shot. And I pull off these retarded shots. Just trying to finish him off, hoping I'll kill him before he kills me. And I finally finish him off. So that was my first true game where I felt like I actually had an impact on the battle. You know, aside from just following people. I actually felt a little dynamic. And I'm realizing, you know what? My team just kicked their butt, which is one of the experiences I'm having with World of Tanks. Is I'm looking for the baby bear type games. You know, I want it just right, not too hot, not too cold. I want baby bear, but I feel like you either get baby bear or mama bear. You know, you're winning too easily or you're getting beaten too easily. And I feel like you probably, in my experience, it seems like 1 out of every 10 games are the really close neck and neck type games, and the rest are just you getting stomped or you stomping. Something kind of interesting, I guess this is a little bit off topic, but War Thunder, I'm looking forward to it because some of the vehicles are armored cars and stuff like that, where this is pretty much all based off tanks. I mean, it is called World of Tanks after all. I'm looking forward to seeing how it won't just be tanks versus tanks. You'll have other things to go after, which will make armored cars like Pumas and things like that pretty viable. I'm excited for that. But back to World of Tanks. It's a fun game. It requires a fair amount of patience. And here I'm looking over my score. I'm like, ooh, look at me. I got all this cool stuff. Actually, this wasn't in my first 10 games. Probably first 20, 30. Yeah. You know what? Everyone's got to start somewhere. And I got 2nd place. And I'm like, oh, but then realizing this guy got 7 kills. What can you do against that, Yamanov? And pretty decent accuracy. Did good damage. I took 36 hits. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Baron, and this is the Lumberjack 9T.